So this is where I work, the Magic English Bus. It's a mobile classroom designed to boost English learning in Busan, South Korea. Let's take a look. First, this is the driver's seat, complete with fire extinguisher and snazzy upholstery. And here's the rest of the bus. This is the Talk Zone, where kids can practice their English by using interactive software. This is the World Zone, where we teach kids about geography and culture in all the English-speaking countries. This is the Art Zone, where kids make, well, arts and crafts. And finally, the Story Zone. This is where all the magic happens. Literally, it's where we perform magic. Hence the name Magic English Bus. Now, let's meet the family. First up, of course, is Ki-sang-nim. Now, Ki-sang-nim literally means driver, so I actually don't know what his real name is, but he is awesome. And these lovely angels are my co-workers. First up is Gloria. She is quite hilarious. The kids love her, and her magic is incredible. I mean, listen to these kids' reactions.
1, 2, 3.
Next is Kelly, aka Beautiful Kelly. She is super sweet and commands those kids with authority. She's a professional, and her storytelling skills are masterful. Next is Natalia. She's my fellow guest teacher. She is awesome and very fun to work with. Here she is exercising her storytelling skills, very animated. And here she is turning a cute Korean kid into a newt. Now, twice a month on Saturday mornings, we find ourselves at a library face to face with this. Whoa! How's that for Saturday morning view? Pretty epic. We also find ourselves face to face with this. Whoa! This adorable little cherub is the unofficial 5th member of the Magic English Bus. She's Gloria's daughter, and her name is Kayuna. She's brilliant. She knows all of our magic tricks and can speak more English than most kids her age. And here she is exercising her superpowers. Whoa-da! And finally, this is me gearing up for class. Here I am doing a bit of magic. That's always a fun gag. And here I am doing 2nd grade story time. Now, I wasn't always comfortable doing all this until I met this kid. His name is Kim Yo-bum. I found him grumpily sitting in a corner away from his class, so I decided to try and cheer him up by letting him use my camera. So we goofed around, pretended there was an earthquake, but the best was when I showed him my sketchbook and got him to draw monsters for a whole 20 minutes. He's actually pretty good at drawing. It was awesome, and I felt like I actually connected with him. In fact, he helped me to see that Korean kids are just like American kids. They love doodling monsters, and when given a camera, they love to put it really close to their faces. So when we're not on the bus performing magic, or storytelling, or teaching geography, we're here. This is the average Korean elementary school, and this is the average Korean classroom. Desks, chairs, blackboards, whiteboards, and a computer to handle all your PowerPoint needs. It's actually pretty nifty. Here are your average Korean elementary students. Now, one thing that I will say about Korean kids right off the bat is that they are ridiculously cute and relentlessly funny. I mean, look at how cute this kid is. And look at this kid. What about her? And what about her? Look at that face. How do you punish that? I don't know. This kid in particular was so excited to see me that he greeted me with this pose. Are you serious? That's a pose that you only get from an anime or a Power Ranger. Anyway, I usually begin class by introducing myself with doodles on the board. I talk about where I'm from, what I like about living in Busan, South Korea, and they love it. Now, my favorite lesson to teach is the adjectives lesson because it uses monsters to teach kids how to describe things. I actually got the idea from Kim Yo-bum, the kid I met on the bus. So, I teach a brief lesson, then play a game where I divide the kids up into teams. Now the kids come up with the best team names, like the pretty team versus the ugly team, the Skulls versus the Angry Birds, Death Note versus 6 Girls, and of course, Dragon versus Magic, because those two, they go hand in hand. After the game, the kids and I make a monster together. They have to describe the monster, and then I draw it on the board. It's actually really fun, the kids love it, and the monsters are ridiculous. However, it's even more fun when I ask the kids to draw a monster on the board. I have to say, their monsters are incredible, and they always blow my mind because I never know what they'll turn out like. It's like Monster Bingo or a Monster Potluck. All in all, the kids are great, they're fun, energetic, and they make teaching in Korea well worth it. Oh, one more thing. Just recently, Natalia and I were given the opportunity to do a bit of voice acting for the listening portion of a citywide English exam. So, we found ourselves in a recording studio in downtown Busan. There were lights, cameras, and a crew recording us delivering epic lines like, "Do you like fish? Yes, I like fish. Is this your bag? No, my bag is yellow. It was really fun, and I'm glad that we were able to do it. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. This is what I do, and I love it. So I'll leave you with this, a montage of adorable Korean kids waving goodbye. Wave them out, kids! So here we are, we're about to open up the Magic English bus. Go ahead, Natalia.
Here we go. We don't need roads.